Good evening everyone. Welcome to India's largest e-learning platform Gradeup. कैसे हो आप लोग? How are you all? Tell me who has joined. Good evening WhatsApp. जो भी आपका नाम है बच्चा. Good evening. Good evening everyone. Good evening Amrita. Good evening Mayur. So I hope you are very well and your study is going on full pace, right? कैसी चल रही है आपकी प्रिपरेशन बताओ सब लोग. Tell me how is your preparation going on? Good evening, Priya. Good evening. So, guys, today's is our last lecture on the network theory, just you know, and today is a lecture on two-port network. Okay, and again, from the last 2 days, we are doing the two-port network, and also in today's class, we are also watching some question of two-port network. But as you can see from the heading, we are going to see question of transformation and interconnection of parameters. These two topics are important, and sometimes the question come from these two topics also, but the topics are very simple. If you just know the concepts clearly, then the topic is going to be very simple and the questions are very easier compared to different questions that we have done earlier. Okay, so we will start our today's class just in few minutes. Let's everyone join the session. Okay, so jab tak, I will introduce myself. My name is Ishaan Mudgal. I have a 3+ year of experience. I'm 5 times GATE qualified. I'm Tech gold medalist from NIT Allahabad. And these are my area of expertise. And guys, right now I'm taking the power system classes on a Gradeup app. You can follow me on a Gradeup app, and a link is given in a description. Just you have to click the link and then you can follow me and watch those lectures free of cost. And also I have already taken the network theory and power electronics revision series there also. Okay guys, and आप लोगों के लिए बहुत अच्छी एक न्यूज़ है. Gradeup has completed 5 years, and on the 5 years journey, we are giving a heavy discounts on our courses. Okay, and if you are preparing for the GATE exam, ESE exam, JEE exam, or any other exam, okay, you can buy our courses. And right now it is a high time to buy course because discount is very high, and it is available from 26th to 30th November. So you can choose wisely. And guys, as you all know, if you are preparing for BYJU'S exam also, so from today 10 p.m. We are starting the 500 most expected questions also. This series is going on live on YouTube as well as on a Gradeup app. So you can watch this series free of cost. Okay, this will start from today's 10 p.m. And first the BYJU'S Sir will take class, then I will take class, then Ashutosh Sir will take class. You can see the schedule from this. And you know, the exam of BYJU'S is on 13th December, and also one date is 14th December. Okay, so till for the next 10 to 12 days, we are going to cover at least 500 questions. And if we are covering the 500, then you should expect that minimum to minimum 50 to 60 questions will directly come in your exam. So you can follow these lectures also starting from today. Okay guys, so let's start our today's question. So this question we actually discussed in the last class, and I gave you this question in homework. So tell me, does anyone solve this question? किसी ने भी ये question solve करा? Question क्या है? You have a two-port network and you need to find out VTH and ZTH. You need to find out VTH and ZTH. So it is a MSQ type question. Does anyone of you solve this question? Very important, very important question. Because इस टाइप के क्वेश्चन अर्लियर गेट एग्जाम में आ चुके हैं. ठीक है, आ चुके हैं. दैट्स व्हाई दे आर very important. But here I just take about the general form values. Okay, I didn't give you any particular value. In a general form I'm asking about here. Okay, so Abhishek has solved the answer. Good Abhishek. C and D. Good evening Mayur. Good evening Ravi. Good evening Komal. So Abhishek ने सही आंसर दिया C और D. Let's see Abhishek का आंसर सही है या नहीं. Mayur has already given the same answer, C or D. Very good, bachcho, very good. This I want that you will try each one of your homework question. Even the answer is wrong, no problem. But if you try the questions now, you will get to learn something. Okay, so let's see. We will solve this question. So first of all, this is a case 3 question. If you still don't know what is the case 3, watch my earlier videos. In a case 3 question, that network configuration will not given. They will provide you just the impedance, just the parameter. So in this question they have provided you impedance parameter. So this is V1, this is I1, this is I2 and this is going to be V2, right? So beta, first of all, write the general equation of the parameter which is given. So the general equation of parameter which is given will be this one, right? Simple है ना, general equation लिखनी है बस, Z2 to Y2. So this is the equation number 1 and this is the equation number 2, right? Now see very carefully what you need to find out. You need to find out Thevenin's voltage and the Thevenin's impedance. Okay, so first of all, write all the equations that can be formed from this network. These two equations are already given and remaining equation are, I can write V1 is equal to Vs minus I1 Zs. If I apply the KVL here, this will be the V1. And if I see the V2 is equal to minus I2 divided by ZL. Now why minus? Because you can see a current is flowing in this direction. It is plus, it is minus. So negative polarity, or you can say opposite polarity. Fine. Now I need to find out the VTH first. This is the equation 3. Sorry, this is the equation 4. Now tell me how will you find out VTH? Simple है. VTH होता क्या है? VTH is nothing, just an open circuit voltage. VTH is nothing, just an open circuit voltage. It means I have to open circuit the load impedance. It means remove ZL. If I remove the ZL, then what happens? The current I2 becomes 0. After removing the ZL, current I2 becomes 0 and V2 become the VTH. Yes or no? If I remove the load impedance, the current I2 becomes 0 and the voltage across the open circuit becomes the VTH. So you need to find out the V2 indirectly using these four equations. So beta, if I2 is equal to 0, so first of all, what happened to if I2 is equal to 0, just remove it. This equation will not be used. Why? Because this equation will only use if you have a load connected. But when the load is not connected, this equation will not use. I will use equation 1, 2, 3 to find out the value of V2. So if I2 is equal to 0, then see what happened to equation 2. From the equation 2, I can write I2 is equal to 0. So V2 become Z21 times of I1, right? This is the fifth equation. Again, I2 is equal to 0. So V1 is equal to Z11 I1, correct? V1 is equal to Z11 I1. Right beta, and here you can see equation number 3. Now put everything in equation number 3. Put 5 and 6. Put 5 and 6 in equation 3. So when you put 5 and 6 in equation 3, what happened? 5 is what? V2 is equal to Z21 times of I1. So from here I can see I1 is equal to V2 divided by Z21. Okay, so V1 is equal to, which is Z11 I1 is equal to what? Vs minus I1 Zs. I1 Zs. Now when you rearrange this equation, it comes out to be I1 is equal to Vs divided by Z11 plus Zs. Now कंपेयर कर लो, दोनों इक्वेशन कंपेयर कर लो. I1 किसके इक्वल है? V2 डिवाइड बाय Z21 के. सो यहाँ पे क्या आ जाएगा? V2 डिवाइड बाय Z21 इज इक्वल टू Vs डिवाइड बाय Z11 प्लस Zs. नाउ सिंपली V2 विल बी Vs मल्टीप्लाई बाय Z21 divide by Z11 plus Zs. This V2 is nothing but VTH. So option A is the right answer. Okay. But Komal and Mayur, you are giving the option C. Why beta? Let me check myself also. Z12 beta, when I2 will be 0, तो Z12 तो वैसे remove होगा ना. When I2 becomes 0, तो Z12 तो आपका वैसे remove हो जाएगा. Yes or no? Okay, so here it will be a Z21. So remember, what is VTH? When you will remove the load, the open circuit voltage will be the VTH. Fine, simple. Next, I need to find out the ZTH. So there are two methods to find out ZTH. One method to find out ZTH is the test source method. Okay, but sometime in this type of network, test source method is a difficult method. So the another method is that I will find out the Norton's current. if I am able to find out the Norton's current, then beta ZTH will be VTH divided by Norton's current, right? So here I will find out the Norton's current. Why? Because you can also find out ZTH by using the test source method, but it is a difficult method compared to finding the Norton's current. So I will find the Norton's current here. So for the Norton's current, what is Norton's current? सोच के बताओ, सोच के बताओ. एक्चुअली बेटा शेख यहाँ पे प्लस था, एक्चुअली यहाँ पे प्लस था, टाइपिंग मिस्टेक हो गई है, यहाँ प्लस था. सोच के बताओ बेटा, व्हाट इज आयन? Think about it. What will be the IN? IN is the short circuit voltage. IN is the short circuit voltage. IN is the short circuit voltage. Now, short circuit voltage means that terminal V2, the voltage become 0. This is the meaning of short circuit voltage. So see very carefully. This is the network, and here the I2 is flowing here. Okay. I2 is flowing here, and what is the diagram? And I have a ZS. This is plus minus V1. I1 is flowing here. It is ZS. It is plus minus VS. Okay, bacha. This is a diagram. Now it is short circuit. Now the current which is flowing through it, IN. IN is the Norton's current. See the direction of IN. See the direction very carefully. Direction is opposite to I2. Yes or no? So I can write Norton's current is negative of I2. Yes or no? I can write Norton's current is negative of I2. V2 is equal to 0. Okay. And rest of the equation you already know. See very carefully. If I put V2 equal to 0 here. If you put V2 equal to 0 here. Let's see. I am writing the equation again. I will write the equation again here. जिससे कि आपको problem ना हो. Z12 I2. Divide by Z21 I1 plus Z22 I2. Now if I put V2 equal to 0 here, put V2 equal to 0 and I2 equal to minus IN. I am putting V2 equal to 0 and I2 equal to minus IN. So bacha, what will happen? Here it will be 0 equal to Z21 I1 minus Z22 IN, right? So Norton's current comes out to be Z21 divided by Z22 I1. This is the 7th equation. Fine. Now in this equation what happened? See, in this equation what happened? V1. What is the value of V1? V1 is Vs minus I1 Zs. So it will be Vs minus I1 Zs is equal to Z21 I1 plus Z22 I2. Again I can put I2 equal to minus IN. So if I again put I2 equal to minus IN, or simply don't put I2 equal to minus IN, you can also find out I1 from here. See very carefully. See very carefully guys. See, everything is depend on the calculation, how you do the calculation. You have 4 equations and 4 variables. You just need to calculate it and find out the answer, right? From here, I can write Vs is equal to I1 Zs plus Z21 Zs plus Z21 plus Z22 times of I2. Yes or no? Yes or no? I can write in this form. So from here, what is I1? I1 is equal to this thing. I1 is equal to this thing, right? Or you can also write I1 is equal to Z22 times of Z21 IN. So just put the value. So Vs is equal to Z22 times of Z21, and here it will be IN. So Zs plus Z2 IN plus, now what is I2? I2 is negative of IN. I2 is negative of IN. Yes or no? So if I2 is negative of IN, so it will put like this, minus Z22 IN. Okay. So let me add a page. एक जल्दी से एक पेज ऐड कर लूं. Let me add a page. Okay, fine. Now अब आपको यहां से इसको बस सिंप्लीफाई करना है. अब आपको यहां से सिंप्लीफाई करके IN की वैल्यू निकालनी है. देखो सिंप्लीफिकेशन कैसे होगी, ध्यान से देखो. I can take the LCM. So it will be Vs is equal to how much? ZS multiply by Z22 plus Z this is what? This is Z21 actually, Z21. So Z21 multiply by Z22 divide minus Z22 Z22 multiply by Z21. ओके, शायद कहीं कहीं मिस्टेक हुई है बच्चा, शायद कहीं मिस्टेक हुई है कैलकुलेशन में, एक बार मुझे ध्यान से देखने दो, शायद कहीं मिस्टेक कर दी है मैंने कैलकुलेशन में. ओके ओके, तो हियर इट इज VS माइनस, शिट, कैलकुलेशन में मिस्टेक हो गई बच्चों, शुरू से सॉल्व करते हैं इसको, यहां से छोड़ो इसको, छोड़ो इसको छोड़ो, कैलकुलेशन में यहां पर मिस्टेक हो गई है, रॉन्ग इक्वेशन में मैंने वैल्यू पुट कर दी, इसलिए इसका आंसर नहीं आ रहा था. कोई बात नहीं, कोई बात नहीं, 5 मिनट्स एक्स्ट्रा ले लेंगे, क्या हो गया, राइट. सो देखो, इस इक्वेशन में पुट करना है मुझे V1 की वैल्यू. V1 की वैल्यू क्या है मेरे पास, V1 की वैल्यू क्या है मेरे पास बच्चों, V1 की वैल्यू है VS माइनस I1 ZS. So VS minus I1 ZS is equal to Z11 I1. Here I2 is equal to what? Minus IN. So minus Z12 IN. Right? We can write in this way, minus Z12 IN. Now VS is equal to Z11 plus ZS bracket में I1 minus Z12 IN. Now just you need to put the Z1 here. So Z1 is what? Z22 divided by Z21, right? Minus Z12 and I. Simply. अब आप इसको सॉल्व करके नॉर्टन्स करंट फाइंड कर सकते हो, right? So here you will see VS is equal to Z11 Z22 minus Z21 Z12 plus ZS Z22 divided by Z21. Okay. Now see very carefully, what is this? What is this particular thing? This is nothing but determinant of Z transform. Yes or no? So I will representing it by delta plus ZS Z22 divided by Z21 IN, right? So from here you can see what is IN. IN is VS multiplied by Z21 divided by delta plus ZS multiply Z2. ठीक है. What will be ZTH? ZTH will be VTH divided by IN. So what was the VTH? VTH was Z21 divide multiply by VS. VTH was Z21 multiply by VS divided by Z11 plus क्या यहाँ पर ZS. Divide by Norton's current. Norton's current is VS Z21 and here you can see डेल्टा प्लस ZS Z22. ओके, थोड़ा सा साइड में देख लेना, डेल्टा प्लस ZS Z22 डिवाइड बाय Z11 प्लस ZS. ये कैंसिल हो गया ना, कैंसिल हो गया ये. सो कौन सा ऑप्शन आ गया? ऑप्शन नंबर, लेट मी सी, ऑप्शन नंबर डी. तो मयूर एंड कोमल का एक ऑप्शन सही था एंड एक ऑप्शन रॉन्ग था, बट इट इज MSQ टाइप क्वेश्चन, तो पूरा का पूरा क्वेश्चन रॉन्ग हो जाता है एंड यू विल गेट 0 मार्क्स. Okay, because negative marking is not there in MSQ, you will get 0 marks. Okay, got my point? Got my point? I know that calculation is difficult here, but no problem. Whenever you feel the calculation is difficult, do the question patiently. Okay, do the question very patiently. Sometime it may happen that you will miss something. For example, I did one mistake. I took this particular equation instead of this equation. So sometime it will happen. But don't worry, just do the calculation very patiently. But this type of question are very important and even more important in 2021 because MSQ has been added. So this type of question will come from your 2 mark. And these type of question actually decide the rank. See, everyone can solve the easy question. Okay, everyone can solve the easy question. The rank will only decided by the tricky questions. Remember this point. The one who can solve the tricky question can score more रैंक एज कंपेयर टू अनदर वन. ओके, इस बात को ध्यान रखना. पेपर कभी मुश्किल नहीं होता है, पेपर आपका कॉम्पिटिशन मुश्किल या इजी होता है. ओके मयूर, हाँ मयूर, दैट्स माय फॉल्ट, दैट्स द फॉल्ट फ्रॉम माय साइड कि मैंने यहाँ प्लस का साइन लगाया. ओके, दैट्स माय फॉल्ट. बट अगर प्लस का साइन नहीं होता ना बेटा, तब भी यू कैन ऑल्सो ओनली गिव द आंसर डी. अगर आपका आंसर मैच नहीं हो रहा ना, याद रखना, इफ योर आंसर इज नॉट मैचिंग इन MSQ, you can also correct one answer ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है कि एक से ज्यादा आंसर सही होंगे. वन आंसर कैन ऑल्सो बी करेक्ट इन केस ऑफ एमएसक्यू. रिमेंबर दिस पॉइंट. ये वाली मिस्टेक कभी मत करना. अब देखो बेटा, अब देखो, लेट मी रिमूव माई सेल्फ फ्रॉम द पिक्चर. लेट मी रिमूव माई सेल्फ फ्रॉम द पिक्चर. सो सी बेटा, see this slide very carefully. Yesterday I told you I can convert a z parameter simply into a y, abcd parameter simply into abcd dash, and h parameter simply into g. Okay, that was a simple thing. But think about it. If I want to convert abcd parameter into a z parameter, so this is the formula to convert abcd into z. This is the formula to convert h parameter into z. Now think about it. Can you remember these formulas? I cannot. I don't remember this formula. मुझे formula याद ही नहीं है. Right? I cannot remember these formula because there are too many formulas. Okay? And one thing, if one particular value get wrong, your whole question will become wrong. Right? So how to transform the parameter from one form to another form easily just by rearrangement of calculation, that we are going to see. Okay? But if you can remember this formula, then you are very good. You can remember it, no problem. But अगर याद कर रहे हो तो ध्यान से याद करना, भूल मत जाना. So from this particular example, I will tell you how to transfer one form of parameter into another form. ठीक है? Okay. So see very carefully. This is the question. Find z parameter of a network if its ABCD parameter are this. ABCD parameter are given. So I will do the question step wise. Simple step है, ज़्यादा मुश्किल step नहीं है. Step 1. First step, write equation of given parameter. Write equation of given parameter. So you can see these parameters are given. I need to write equation, means ABCD equation लिखनी है. What is the ABCD equation? V1 I1 is equal to 10 times of V2 minus 1.5 times of I2, 2 times of V2 minus 4 times of I2. This is the equation. I am marking it equation 1, equation 2. Step 2, write equation of desired parameter. Write equation of desired parameter means general equation लिखनी है जो कि parameter we desired. So we desired the z parameter. So just write the equation of z parameter. This is the z parameter. Fine, simple है. This will use in each questions, means जो भी question आएंगे transformation के, you have to use this step. Next step, step 3. Find the common equation. Find the common equation and rearrange it. See, this step is very crucial. This step is very crucial. See, beta, you have write the you have write the equation of ABCD and you have write the equation of Z parameter. Now you need to find the common equation. Common equation means those equation in which same type of voltage and current are mentioned. So see very carefully. If I talk about this equation contain V1, V2 and I2. This equation contain I1, V2 and I2. But this equation contain V1, I1, I2 and this equation contain V2, I1, I2. Now tell me which equation is common. Means out of these two and these two, which equation is common? So see very carefully. In this equation, in equation number 2, I have I1, V2, I2 and in equation 4, I have V2, I1, I2. So in this question, equation 2 and equation 4 are common. Equation 2 and equation 4 are common. So just rearrange equation 2 into equation 4. Rearrange equation 2 into equation 4. So just rearrange this equation. So how to rearrange this equation? I want equation this form. So V2 will be at one side. So when you rearrange the equation, what you will get? I1 by 2 plus 2 multiplied by I2. Yes or no? Just same thing. Oh, sorry, I need equation in V2 now. हाँ. So just equation form you get. Yes or no? Simple है ना? आप common equation find करो and then rearrange that common equation into desired equation. So this is a desired equation. So I convert this equation into desired equation. And the final step, sorry, let me add a page. So the final step, Step 4, put rearrange equation into remaining equation. Now whatever equation you get here, just put this equation into the remaining equation. So put in 1. If you put this equation in equation number 1, what you will get? V1 is equal to 10 times of V2. Instead of V2, I have to write I1 by 2 plus 2 times of I2, right, minus 1.5 times of I2. सिंपल. अब देखो ये वाली इक्वेशन भी वेरी सिंपल डिजायर फॉर्म में आ गई. This equation will also come in a desired form. Yes or no? Desired form में equation आ गई ना ये, right? So this is the equation number 6. This is the equation number 5. Now what is the Z parameter? So Z parameter will be how much? This is 1 by 2. This is 2. 1 by 2, 2, 5, 18.5. Simple. So instead of going through these formulas that I have shown you earlier, you can also find out parameters by just rearranging it. Okay, just by rearranging it. Okay, and this one is very much simpler instead of learning the formula. Just you have to follow this step. And remember, this step is only be followed if the transformation is done between those parameters which are not linked with inverse. अगर जो parameters inverse से linked है ना, वहां तो आपको सीधे inverse लगाना है. But those parameters which are not linked by inverse function, you have to use these steps. Any doubt here? Anyone? Correct Komal. किसी को कोई भी डाउट है सब पूछ लो. बहुत सिंपल है and frequently question has come on this particular topic. Okay? तो ये तो हो गया ट्रांसफॉर्म करने का मेथड. अगर पूरी एक मैट्रिक्स को दूसरी में ट्रांसफॉर्म करना है. बट इफ आई ओनली वांट टू फाइंड आउट वन पर्टिकुलर एलिमेंट, फॉर एग्जांपल in the same question, if the question is given in this form, such that if the question is given, find Z11 only, if the question is this one. So when you need to find out only Z11, then need not to find out all this step. बेटा क्यों अपना टाइम वेस्ट करोगे? full parameter I don't require, I just require one particular element. So what to do in this case? First of all, step 1 will remain common. Just write the equation in step 1. Step 2 is remain common. Now see, how will you find out Z11? Z11 is nothing but Z11 is V1 by I1 by putting I2 equal to 0. So in this equation, put I2 equal to 0. In this equation, put I2 equal to 0 and then find out Z11. Okay. So in this way also you can solve the particular question. अगर कोई एक एलिमेंट फाइंड करना होगा, ठीक है, याद रखना इसको. बाकी यू कैन सी द कैलकुलेशन. कोई कैलकुलेशन में मिस्टेक हो तो मुझे बता देना. ओके, यू कैन सी द कैलकुलेशन. इफ देयर इज एनी मिस्टेक इन अ कैलकुलेशन यू कैन टेल मी. ओके, कैलकुलेशन में मैं इतना फोकस नहीं कर रहा हूं, बट हाँ आपको टॉपिक समझ में आना चाहिए, कॉन्सेप्ट समझ में आना चाहिए. ओके, एंड एक्चुअली हुआ क्या है, मैंने उल्टा लिख दिया ना. यहाँ पे हुआ क्या है, I just write this in opposite form. This is Z11 5, this is 18.5, this is 1 by 2 and this is 2. Yeah, right. Fine. नहीं कोमल, Z11 is 5. मेरा कोमल Z11 is 5. Okay. So let's see if I want to find out Z11 only. So when you put I2 equal to 0 here, so you will get V1 by I1 equal to 5. The same answer you are getting. So remember, if you need to find out whole parameter, then you have to change the equation. When you need to find out only one element, then you can use the proper method like this. Simple है, ठीक है. तो चलो एक और क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करते हैं. This is the question has been asked in a GATE exam. You can see GATE 1999 कितना पुराना क्वेश्चन है, right? GATE 1999 in the exam of ESE 2 mark question. क्या दिया हुआ क्वेश्चन में, देखो ध्यान से इस क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करेंगे. A two-port network is shown in the figure. The parameter H21 for this network can be given by. See, which network is given? T network, right? For the T network, I gave you one beautiful shortcut. That Z parameter is equal to Z1 plus Z2 Z2, Z2, Z3 plus Z2. This is the proper shortcut formula I gave you. Now, I can, if I want to find out the H21 here. So, if I find out the Z parameter first, then I convert it into a H parameter. But I only require one element, so I can find out one element easily, right? So, first of all, what will be the Z parameter of this thing? What will be the Z parameter of this network? See, very simple. These two will get add up. R plus R will be 2R. Similarly, this R plus this R become 2R. This is R, this is R. This is the Z parameter. Simply we have find out. Now, what is the equation of Z parameter? Step 1. V1, V2 is equal to what? This is 2R now. So, 2R I1 plus R times of I2. 2R, sorry, not 2R, instead of R. R I1 plus 2R times of I2. This is the Z equation, equation number 1, equation number 2. What is the equation of H parameter? V1 I2 is equal to H11 I1 plus H12 I2 is equal H21 I1, sorry, V2 plus H22 V2 plus H22 V2. Okay, this is the equation of H parameter, right? This is the equation of H parameter. Good Komal, आपने आंसर निकाल दिया. This is the equation of H parameter. What I need to find out? H21. Now see, what is H21? H21 क्या है बेटा? H21 is the ratio of I2 by I1 when V2 is equal to 0. Okay, so just put V2 equal to 0 here. When you put V2 equal to 0 in this equation, you will get 0 is equal to RI1 plus 2 times of RI2, and from here you can get RI1 is equal to minus 2RI2. What I need to find out? I2 divided by I1. So I2 divided by I1 is equal to minus 1 by 2. This will be H21. So simply the answer is option A. तो अब देख रहे हो बच्चों कितना सिंपल हो गया. So just I need to know the shortcut formula and transformation parameter. It is very simple and it is giving you for 2 marks. देख रहे हो कितना ज्यादा मार्क्स का क्वेश्चन है ये. But why they are giving you 2 marks? Because if you want, they want you to find out first the H parameter. Now when you find out H parameter directly now, then it will consume much time compared to this particular method. That's why transformation method you should know very carefully. Okay, good Mayur, आपका आंसर भी सही है, absolutely correct. Okay, fine. So in this way you can practice your transformation yourself also. For example, in your homework, practice to transform Z parameter into H parameter. इसकी प्रैक्टिस करके देख लेना. Transform Z parameter into H parameter. Okay, you can do the practice by yourself, and to check whether you are correct or not, you can see this table. Okay, and guys, I hope you are all connected on the Telegram also, because daily after the class I uploaded the particular PDF on a Telegram channel. Okay, and also guys, this is the today's is our last class, you all know, but from Monday I am going to start the power electronics revision series on our new channel, which is the Gradeup Impulse. I hope you are also following that channel, because right now control system and signal system is going on that particular channel, right? So from Monday I am going to take the power electronics class there for the electrical students. So you should also join me there from Monday 2:30 PM. Okay, now see, next is the interconnection of element. Very important topic, because sometime a question can come in a GATE exam, but in different exam like BARC and ISRO, these type of questions frequency is very much large. Okay, बहुत बार पूछे जा चुके हैं. Now see here, what is the interconnection means? Interconnection means how will you connect two networks. Two networks can be connected in 3 ways. First of all, series. Second is parallel. Third is the cascade. So first you should understand what is the meaning of series. See beta, in a series connection you should know one thing very carefully. The current must be same on both sides of a port. You can see here I1 is entering the terminal. Okay, so from here I1 will also leave the terminal. Okay, then again you can see I1 is same current I1 is entering here and the same current I1 is leaving here. So you can see port 1 are in series. Similarly, when you see the port 2, I2 is entering here, the same current I2 will leave and the same current I2 will enter and the same current I2 will leave. So port 2 is also in the series, because in a series connection current remain constant, right? So if both the port are connected in series, that is known as the series connection, and in series connection total impedance is equal to summation of impedance of each parameter, each network. ओके, दोनों नेटवर्क का पहले इंपीडेंस निकालना है और उन दोनों को प्लस कर देना है, इंपीडेंस पैरामीटर. अच्छा, मयूर is saying, sir, I solved the power electronics question. Yes, beta. Daily we are uploading the power electronics question also for your practice, and the video will upload after few hours on our YouTube channel. So you can also follow the Impulse channel, beta. From the last 3 days, I am uploading the one question of power electronics also. What is the meaning of parallel connection? So listen very carefully. Parallel connection means the voltage must remain constant at both the ports of a terminal. So you can see this particular terminal is connected to this particular terminal is connected to this. So whatever be the voltage V1, it's going to be same here and it's going to be same here, because actually they are connected with the same terminal now, right? Similarly, port 2 also, that two terminals of these two networks are connected to the same voltage supply. So again they are getting a same voltage. So in case of a parallel connection, total Y parameter is equal to summation of Y parameter. Okay, summation of Y parameter. So find out Y parameter of first network, find out Y parameter of second network, and for overall diagram total Y parameter is this one. Next and most important, cascade connection. Very important, even for the power system. This is a very important type of connection, cascade. Okay, what is the meaning of cascade? See, cascade is different from series. In cascade, what happens? The output of one network is the input for the second network. You can see this is the output of first network and this is the input of a second network. So remember, cascade doesn't mean the series connection. In a series connection, the current remains same and two ports are interconnected to each other. But here you can see the output of this port 1 is the input to this port 2, right? So this is the cascade connection, and very important, in cascade connection, ABCD parameter, or you can say T parameter, got multiplied. TA multiplied by TB. So for the power system, for the electrical students, these are very important, because you have to use the cascade connection in a short transmission line, in medium transmission line, in a long transmission line. Okay. So let's solve few questions over this particular topic. Okay. So see this question very carefully. It is the previous year GATE question. I forgot, I guess electrical students, electrical mein pucha gaya tha. It is the previous year GATE question. So first of all, you need to identify which type of connection it has. Okay, so you can see here. Can you tell me which type of connection is this? Is this a parallel or a series? Cascade तो होगा नहीं. Cascade में एक के बाद एक आएगा. ठीक है? So it's not a cascade connection. Is this a parallel connection or series connection? So see beta, both the port 1 is connected here. You can see this is the first output of port 1. This is the first port 1. And it is connected to the same voltage source. Similarly here, this is also connected to the same voltage source. Similarly here, it is connected to same voltage source. It is connected to same voltage source. So it is actually a parallel connection. Which connection is give? Parallel connection. Okay, कौन सा connection दिया है यहाँ पर? Parallel connection दिया हुआ है. And in a parallel connection, I know. In parallel connection, I know. Total Y parameter is equal to Y1 plus Y2. Means Y parameter of first network plus Y parameter of second network. So अगर मैं network first की बात करूं, what is the network first? The first network is this one. The first network is this one, 3 ohm, 3 ohm, 3 ohm. Okay, this is the first network. Okay, now I told you for the pi network there is a direct formula to find out Y parameter. But to apply a direct formula, you need to convert it into a admittance form. You need to convert them into a admittance form, and then you can directly apply the formula. So what will be y parameter of this particular network? It will be 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3, 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3. Simple. Okay. So y parameter of first network will be how much? 2 by 3 minus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3 and 2 by 3. Okay. Now, if you see the second particular network, this network is also the delta network. Yes or no? This is also a delta network. So what can I do? I can find out the admittance here. So when you find out the admittance here, again I can write directly the y parameter. So the y parameter is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. It will be 1 minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 and 1. Do you remember the shortcut formula? Yes or no? अगर किसी को shortcut formula याद नहीं है तो पूछ लो. I will tell you. Okay. Otherwise, this is the shortcut formula I have used. Now, total y parameter is equal to summation of these parameters. So 2 by 3 minus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3 2 by 3 plus 1 minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 and 1. Let me check. Right. Now what will be the total y parameter? It will be 5 by 3 and here it will be minus 5 by 6. Okay. Calculation check कर लेना बच्चों. Okay. It will be minus 5 by 6 and it will be 5 by 3. This is the total y parameter. But what I need to find out, according to a question, I need to find out h22. So I just need to transform the y parameter into a h parameter, but not whole h parameter, only one element. So from here I can write the equation of y parameter. I1 I2 is equal to 5 by 3 V1 minus 5 by 6 V2 minus 5 by 6 V1 plus 5 by 3 V2. Now what is the equation of h parameter? V1 I2 is equal to H11 I1 plus H12 V2 H21 I1 plus H22 V2. Now what is H22? I need to find out H22. What is H22? H22 is I2 divided by V2 when I1 is equal to 0. Okay. So you just need to put I1 equal to 0 here and you will see when you put the I1 equal to 0 here, you will get relation between V1 and V2, right? So this is equation 1, this is equation 2. So put I1 equal to 0 in equation 1. So when you put I1 equal to 0 in equation 1, you will get V1 is equal to V2 by 2, right? V1 is equal to V2 by 2. You will get this particular equation. Yes or no? Let me check. Right? Now, if you put this in equation 2, put in equation 2. So what you will get? I2 is equal to minus 5 by 12 plus 5 by 3 V2. Okay. So finally H22, which is I2 divided by V2, it will be how much? 4, 5, 20 minus 15 by 12. It will be 15 by 12. Let me check it. So 4, 5, 20 minus 15. Yes, 15 by 12 or you can say 5 by 4. This is the answer. Okay. Calculation देख लेना. Calculation पे इतना ज़्यादा focus मत करो अभी. Just learn the concept. So what is the concept here, beta? Concept here. First of all, you need to identify the connection here. It is a parallel connection. After a parallel connection, I told you the shortcut formula to find out the admittance. So this is the shortcut formula and we find out admittance of each network. Finally, total admittance is summation of these two admittance. Okay. This is the total admittance. Then I just need to transform the admittance to find out the H22. So I just use the step that we have used earlier. Okay. Got my point? Any doubt here? Anyone? किसी को कोई भी डाउट हो बच्चों पूछना. किसी को कोई भी डाउट हो पूछना. ठीक है. चलो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखते हैं. Find the Z parameter for the given circuit. The circuit is given and for this I need to find out the Z parameter. अच्छा क्वेश्चन है ये भी. अच्छा क्वेश्चन है तो इसको स्टार मार्क कर लेते हैं. So first of all you need to see which type of connection is this. So tell me guys, is this a series connection or a parallel connection? Everyone, दिस इज द नेटवर्क 1। जैसे जैसे रात होती है बच्चों, आप लोगों का जोश ठंडा हो जाता है। बेटा रात में ही तो अच्छी पढ़ाई होती है। हम इंजीनियर्स पढ़ाई कब करते हैं? रात में ही तो पढ़ाई करते हैं। पूरे दिन तो हम बस इधर उधर घूमते रहते हैं। मैंने पूरी अपनी इंजीनियरिंग रात की पढ़ाई से ही निकाली है बेटा। ओके, सो दिस इज द नेटवर्क 1, दिस इज द नेटवर्क 2, sorry, network 2nd and network 1st. Now I have to see whether they are in series or they are in parallel. So can anyone tell me which type of connection is this, series or parallel? So beta see very carefully. Current I1 is flowing here. So current I1 will come out from here and the same current I1 will go there and I1 will come out from here. So this is nothing but a series connection. It is a series connection. Why it is a series connection? Because same current is flowing. Okay, because same current is flowing. Okay, and you can see beta, same current is flowing. And beta, one more important point you should see very carefully here. If the same current is flowing and the same current must flow in the output port also, okay, then you have a series connection. So in a series connection, total impedance will be Z1 plus Z2. Total impedance will be Z1 plus Z2. Okay. Sheikh is asking, sir, which series is going to start for EC from Monday? Beta, EDC will be start from Monday. Okay, timing I am not sure. You can check on our page, on our YouTube page. So EDC will going to start and Sanjay Rathi sir will take that particular class for the ECE students. Maybe the timing is 8 p.m. I'm not sure. Timing is 8 p.m. for that particular class. So total impedance will be Z1 plus Z2. Now you can see for the first network, I know the Y parameter. For the first network, I know the Y parameter. So can I find out Z parameter from here? Yes, easily. How can you find out Z parameter? Just take the inverse of Y parameter. Yes or no? This is the inverse of Y parameter. What is Z1? Z1 is the inverse of Y parameter, right? So it will be 2 minus 5 minus 1 and 3. This is the Z parameter of first network. Now see the second network very carefully. The second network which is given, it is given in this form. Second network is given in this form, right? This is 2, this is 1. Now what I am doing, I am placing a resistor here such that value of resistance is 0. So if you have put a 0 here or if you put a short circuit here, both are the same thing, right? Both are the same thing. So I know the shortcut formula for this Z parameter. It will be 2 plus 1, 3, 1 plus 0, 1, and here it will be a common branch 1. This is the second impedance. So what will be the total impedance? It will be Z1 plus Z2. So Z1 is 2 minus 5 minus 1 and 3. And the Z2 is 3. 3 1 1 1. Okay, solve करो इसको. तो इसको solve करोगे तो कितना आएगा? 5 minus 5 plus 1 minus 4 0 4. Okay, simple. ठीक है, ध्यान रखना यहाँ पर मैंने क्या करा है. This is very very important. You have to see what I have did here. I just put a resistance of 0 ohm. So if you put the resistance of 0 ohm, it does not change your network. It does not change your network. Okay. And guys, if you haven't liked the session, like kar do. Okay, this is your attendance. So it does not change your particular network. So I can write down the shortcut formula easily. Any doubt here? Any doubt? So always remember the question coming from interconnection are very very simple. They are not going to give you the complex network. Okay, the network देखने से लगेगा complex है, आप देखोगे ना लगेगा complex है, but देखो simple shortcut formula I am using everywhere, nothing else, and transformation I am using. Okay, now this question again, this is a EC question. So let's try this question. I need to find out the Z parameter in this question. I need to find out a Z parameter into this question. Okay. So you will do this question in your homework, but I will give you one hint. This is the homework question, but I will give you one small hint how to solve this type of question. You know the shortcut formula for star and you know the shortcut formula for delta. Yes or no? So what can I do? I can convert this particular delta into a star. I can convert this particular delta into a star like this, and then finally the network become like this. See very carefully, the network will become like this when you convert the delta into star. This is 2, this is 2. Here you can find it yourself. When you convert a delta into a star, a network will look like this. Then this whole is the star network. Yes or no? Whatever the resistance will come, let us suppose RA, RB, RC, then these two will add up. It will be RA plus 2. These two will add up, RB plus 2, and this is nothing but RC. Now you can apply the shortcut formula to find out Z parameter. तो आप देख रहे हो कितना simple question है. But when you see the question without knowing these facts, then you will think the question is very hard, or you will think I will apply the KVL, I will apply the KCL. But beta, you have to be practice well enough कि question देखकर ही आप बता दो कि actually क्या होगा इसके अंदर. Okay, so you can see here very carefully, I just convert delta into a star and just I have applied the shortcut formula again. So I told you many times a question has been asked in your GATE exam which will solve using the shortcut formula of either Z or either Y. Many questions has been asked in GATE exam. Okay, let's solve this question. Simple question है, ज़्यादा मुश्किल question नहीं है, 1 mark question है and has been asked in an exam of EC. Simple question. In this, I need to find out the value of x. So, beta, just I told you, EC students should know very basic knowledge about the transformer. What is a transformer actually? You know that in a transformer, V1 by N1 is equal to V2 by N2. Or you can also say V1 is equal to N1 by N2 is equal to V2. Okay. And another thing, N1 I1 is equal to N2 I2, or you can also say I1 is equal to N2 divided by N1 I2. So these basic formula you should know about the transformer, because for the EC students 2 or 3 times it has already happened that they are asking questions from transformer. Okay, although transformer is not in your course, but this is the basic thing that every engineer should know. Okay, so देखो, what we have to find out, I have to find out the ABCD parameter. So I can write here V1 is equal to, what is N1? N1 is equal to N, N2 is equal to 1. So V1 will be N times of V2. V1 is equal to N times of V2. Okay. Now I can also write V1 is equal to N times of V2 multiply 0 times of I2. Yes or no? Because 0 से multiply करोगे तो 0 ही तो आना है, right? Similarly, I1 will be what? I1 will be I2 by N, and here I can write I1 is equal to 0 times of V2 plus I2 divided by N. Yes or no? I can transform equation like this. Now what will be the ABCD parameter? This is the ABCD equation now. So ABCD parameter will be N 0 0 1 by N. So the answer is option B. Answer is option B. Simple. Okay, so Ravi is asking, Ravi's Dandrupu asking, sir, previous problem resistor, how value 0 can write? But see na, if I talk about, see, I have a short circuit branch. Okay? A short circuit branch can also known as a branch having resistance equal to 0 ohm. Right? So to write the shortcut formula, what I did, this is the short circuit given. This short circuit is given, so I just put the resistance there, but the magnitude is 0. If the magnitude is 0, it is nothing but a short circuit branch. Okay, because again I can write the shortcut formula directly. That's why I put a 0 here. So 0 will not change your diagram, but it helps you to write the shortcut formula. Okay, Ravis? Okay, now this is your homework question, guys. Now अब आपके 2 क्वेश्चन होमवर्क में है, अच्छे से होमवर्क करना, राइट? तो अगेन इस क्वेश्चन में देखो आपको y और z पैरामीटर दोनों फाइंड करना है. यू नीड टू फाइंड आउट बोथ y एंड z पैरामीटर. सो यू जस्ट नीड टू फाइंड आउट वन पैरामीटर, आइदर y और z, and then you have to apply the inverse. Okay, so this is your homework question, guys, and this is your homework question. Which one? This one is also homework question, although I gave you the biggest hint, right? So guys, this is the end of our lecture, and this is the end for the network theory from my side. But don't worry, you can follow me on a Gradeup app, and also follow our Impulse channel, because I am coming live from next few weeks many times. Okay, one unit is left for the network, which is the AC analysis. So after 1 or 2 weeks, I'm also going to start that particular series for the AC analysis. But if you want to learn AC before that time, you can follow me on a Gradeup app. Link is given in the description. I have already taken classes there for the AC analysis, and you can watch it for free. Okay, but remember, electrical students, Monday आप reminder लगा लो, from 2:30 p.m. we are going to start the power electronics, and we will revise the power electronics in a short amount of time, and I will give you the concept instead of remembering the formula. Okay, आपको मैं ये नहीं बोलूंगा कि formula याद कर लो. जो जरूरी formula होंगे that I will tell you to remember, and that are just 5 to 6 formulas. But all of the other formulas we are going to drive, and we are driving so that you can also drive those formula in exam. Need not to remember the 80-90 formulas that are in power electronics. Okay, so we will meet on Monday for the electrical students. Remember, on a Gradeup Impulse app. And guys, from the 10, just I told you also one information. I am repeating myself that for the BYJU'S class has already been started. So if you are preparing for BYJU'S, you can follow this schedule also. Okay, so you can see for the BYJU'S, I will come with the network theory on 3rd and 4th December. So I guess BYJU'S is only for electrical students. Okay, it is only for electrical, not for EC. Pranjal Dubey, this series particularly has got ended. Beta, Pranjal Dubey, this series has been started 1 week earlier. Today was the last class for this series. Okay, from tomorrow there will different faculty who will come and take the lecture, but I will continue the power electronics on our new channel, which is the Impulse, from Monday. Okay, so guys, bye bye, take care, and if you have any doubt, you can ask me on my email ID, or you can follow me on Facebook also. You can ask me doubts on Facebook. Just send me a message, and I will reply in 24 to 36 hours, and I will give the answer to your every query. So take care, bye bye, good night, and अच्छे से पढ़ाई करो, and you need a very good rank this year.